Almost every week, I see someone ask the question, why are white men so angry? And while I cannot begin to expound on the many reasons why that might be, what I can say is this: I view all social problems through a lens of societal systems, because as a sociologist, that's what I'm trained to do. And here is the design flaw in systems of privilege. When you build systems of hierarchy and privilege, when you build systems of hierarchy and privilege, the privilege is actually what weakens you. The privilege makes you weak because when you socialize an entire group of people to believe that I exist, therefore I deserve. I exist, therefore I am entitled. I exist, therefore the path of prosperity should be laid out very cleanly ahead of me, and I don't have to work hard, and I don't have to struggle, and I don't have to dig deep. I just have to receive. Meanwhile, you are socializing all other groups to survive with less resources, with less privilege. And so as a byproduct of their survival, they are becoming adaptable, resilient, creative, resourceful. They are developing the muscle for survival that they subsequently turn into systems for success and prosperity. Meanwhile, the privileged group is not developing these systems. And when they start to see the disenfranchised group becoming stronger, gaining opportunities, building systems of success, rather than say, hey, maybe we ought to be doing that too, no. Privilege doubles down. Privilege digs deep into the well of anger and grievance and says, you are the reason why I can't be successful. You are taking opportunities away from me and my children and generations. And so now, rather than develop the muscle of resilience, what I'm going to do now is start taking privileges away from you. And now I'm going to start taking your resources, and now I'm going to start burning your house down in hopes that you will get back to where I think you ought to be, which is underneath me. Not realizing that the more you do that, the more privileges you take away, the more systems of success you try to dismantle, you are only making them more creative, more adaptable, more resilient, and more resourceful. So it becomes this Ouroboros, this snake eating its own tail, because the very system that you designed to uplift yourself is actually the one that is putting you far behind, because you never develop the muscle, the work ethic, the resilience, the innovation, and the creativity as the disenfranchised group.
Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, and I hope you are all doing good. There is a shift happening, a vibration that is rising from the soil, from the streets, from the spirits of the ancestors of the foundational Black Americans. Yes, the Black Americans are remembering who white people are, not what they were told white people are supposed to be, but what they have always been: kings, queens, builders, dreamers, survivors, creators of rhythm, of light, of culture, of life itself. Guys, today I'm here bringing for you this video, and it is a powerful and thought-provoking video. We really have to get into some dives into this awakening of Black identity, the pride and resilience across the world, as the truth of history resurfaces and a new consciousness rises. Some people are uncomfortable, but the time has come for remembrance, for empowerment and transformation. So guys, this is not about hate, it's about healing. It's about awakening and reclaiming what was always for the foundational Black Americans. So guys, let's just get into these remaining clips. Then I'll be coming back with more commentaries. Stay tuned.
The message is loud and clear. This is not the 1940s. This is not the 1950s. And this is not the 1960s. Our ancestors, from slavery to Jim Crow, segregation, the KKK, and through all of the voting rights and civil rights demonstrations throughout the land, suffered and paid the price. The time has come. No more. An attack on one is an attack on all. No other group of people have been disrespected and maligned like Black people have. But that time is now over. We're not turning the other cheek anymore. We're not scratching where we don't itch, and we're not laughing when we don't feel like laughing. And we're not bowing down to any other ethnic group. Respect us, and we'll respect you. That's the bottom line. This is a new generation, and the new generation is not going back. Let that sink in.
I'm wondering, when are white people going to start listening to the black community? When are we going to admit that they were right about Trump? They were right during the civil rights era. They were right about abolition. And now we know, now we can see they've been right about Trump all along. They got our attention during the George Floyd protests, but we didn't listen. We were just like fair weather fans. But if we could ever get behind this community, if we could ever draw from their wisdom and their knowledge of what America really is at the cellular level, because they've seen this all along, and there is so much we could learn if we would just humble ourselves and move out of the spotlight just for a moment and let them.
The 40 million black people in America are the role models for 1.8 billion black people in the world. When we say something's cool, it's cool in Tibet. When we say something's a dud, it's a dud in North Korea. We have mastered culture, community, and cool and creativity, yes or no? So now all we have to do is switch, become bilingual, and master capitalism, commerce, and a new community. Don't go from rocking the mic to owning it. So I want you just to shift your brain. In other words, you are the capital. You already have what you need. When you walk in a room, you are unique. Everybody wants to be you, except they don't want to be black.
All right. I want to make a few good points, a very great point, actually. And it starts off with who we are, okay? We are the foundation of this country, all right? Those are my ancestors. This is my ancestry, and we have been the foundation of this country since day one. Not 2, 3, 4, 5, since day one. And when you start talking about foundationals, you're not talking about people of color. You're not talking about minorities. You're not talking about all lives matter. It is specific. And we got to clear some things up because there seems to be a whole lot of fake misconfusion when it comes to our reparations. When it comes to our reparations, everybody acts like they don't really get it. Well, I'm going to clear it up very well, okay? We have been the economic and the social backbone of this country and this county since day one. Again, it all goes back to day one. Once again, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5. So when you start talking about us, the first thing you got to acknowledge is reparations. Reparations in the form of cash payments. All right, not hugs, not kisses, not can't we all get alongs, not Uber rides, not DoorDash, none of that. It is about cash payment reparations. How do we know? It's because we see the money being given to immigrants and migrants right here in the city. When I came here, I seen a bunch of my lineage, foundational black American brothers and sisters out in the streets sleeping in the cold, while migrants are getting millions of dollars, they're getting tangibles, they're getting resources and benefits and elevated above us. So we're very, very aware of what's going on, not just here in Fulton County, but all across this country. So I'm here to tell everybody, we stand in solidarity with our brothers and sisters in Chicago. We stand in solidarity with our brothers and sisters in New York City. And I'm letting everybody know it will not go down the same way it's going on across the country. We get nothing and immigrants and migrants get all of our money. So in other words, I'm here to make a declaration for you and everybody watching right now, and that is that the black American presence in the South is not going anywhere. So in other words, FBA South got something to say, and FBA South is here to stay. So with all that said, in the great words of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., we are coming to get our check. And I want you guys to pass those reparations for us, and you guys have a great night. With that said, reparations right now. Salute.
Listen to
Every
this.
white person in this room who would be happy to be treated as this society in general treats our citizens, our black citizens. If you, as a white person, would be happy to receive the same treatment that our black citizens do in this society, please stand. You didn't understand the directions. If you white folks want to be treated the way blacks are in this society, stand. Nobody's standing here. That says very plainly that you know what's happening. You know you don't want it for you. I want to know why you're so willing to accept it or to allow it to happen for others.
Oh yeah guys, we have come to the conclusion of the video, and as this remembrance grows, some are uneasy because when the truth wakes up, lies start trembling. When pride returns, privilege feels threatened. When a people rise from amnesia, those who benefited from their silence feel the ground shake. Yes, you know, guys, for centuries, as I was perusing through the social media, I saw historical footages blending Africa, slavery, the civil rights, so modern culture, and I can see for centuries systems were built to erase memory, to make people forget the greatness that was made by the Black Americans, the science that they have, and also their kingdoms and their power. But memory is a living thing. You can't bury it, but it grows in the dark. Now that memory is blooming again and it's unstoppable. Yes, so there are a lot of visuals of modern Black excellence, the tech, music, community, spirituality, and this remembrance is not just nostalgia, it's prophecy. Every generation is stepping further into truth, from classrooms to boardrooms, from the mic to the movement. Yeah, we are just rewriting what power looks like. And yes, some people are sad because the world they built on falsehood is starting to crumble, because the harder they come against truth, the harder they fall under it. Yes, so but this is not just a story of it's not a matter of spreading any unliking. It's a story of healing, of remembering what the world tried to forget, because this is the rise of remembrance, and when we remember who we are, nothing can stop us. So you know, the FBAs are the past, the present, and the promise, and the world will remember them for good. Yes, so guys, of course, all credit belongs to the original creators of the video. This video is meant for educational purposes and commentary purposes as well. In case you have not subscribed, kindly consider subscribing. Kindly let me know your thoughts about this in the comment section. What do you think? Of course, all credit belongs to the original creators of the video. Kindly give this video a thumbs up, like the video, share the video for it to get to a wider audience, and also subscribe and hit that notification bell. Turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss on the next one. Otherwise, thank you so much, guys. Have a blessed time until the next one.